Revelio, don't leave. No, hi, I'm here. I'm live. Don't go without saying hi. You're already #1. Good job. Proud of you, Revelio. Okay. There's some mobs in interesting places. Is that a drown? That's just a skeleton hiding from the sun. Hello! I'm not late. Y'all are just early. I'm incapable of being late. Isn't the base so cool? Ouch! Stepping on Legos can be pretty bad. Depends on how you hit it. If you hit it just right, it's off. Okay, look at the trees, though. They've come quite a ways from being leafificated last time. Wouldn't you say? Look at all these hanging rope bridges I've done. Pretty cool, huh? What do you think? Gaster Blaster, no! Anything but that. You fired it again. What am I gonna do? Dodge. I dodged it. Do you see that? Oh, we can't reach. Not tall enough. Guess what, guess what, guess what? Let's see. You're eating a new bug. I don't know what. The fight last stream was cut off, but not cut short. Ooh. Did I guess it? You are eating a new bug? A tent revival last night. Cool. Is there a fake wish here? Or fake MK? You both look the same. Oh wait. They're different. They're slightly different. Which one's the real one? Which one's the fake one? I thought you were firing the Gaster Blaster at me. That's why it was so easy to dodge. Oof, unabated. Being sick is not fun. You know, being off work because of being sick is always a nice perk. Okay. Unabated, because no one else is commenting on my rope bridges. What do you think of my rope bridges that I made? I can't get up. Hold on. I can get up. I just failed. Look at these rope bridges between the two, between the tree houses. Aren't they fun? Look at this stuff. This one I like quite a bit. It's a very interesting kind of bridge. It's like, kind of like the things at, like, playgrounds, you know? I think it's cool. Unabated is #2. Congratulations. This one was the easiest because it's straight. Doing diagonal railings is awful. On a small scale, especially. You like them too, Rosie? Aw, thank you. So, here's a question. They look unique. Sometimes that's not a compliment, but I'll take it as a compliment. Okay, so look at this. This looks kind of dumb, right? You gotta make some rope bridges and you know they won't look that good. Well, you know, you can practice. No, I assume it's a compliment. Yeah. This wooden underside is not my favorite. Right, like, I don't mind it, like, here, 'cause it's not that much, but over there it's a lot. And so I did, right here, you can see this little bunch of leaves here, hanging between the two branches, is to kind of cover up the oak from most angles. You have to be, like, up here to see how ugly it is there. What's up, Dino Drip? How's it going? And then over here, I covered up that oak with some. And I covered up this one. What do you guys think of covering up the oak with just extra leaves? Here and here is fine. I think I really only have this big chunk, and I'm considering actually adding a full branch right here, right underneath, because this is just on the other ones I like hung the leaves between the two branches, but these two branches are so far apart. Think it works? Unabated is #1, knocking Revelio out of the running. Wow. Not out of the running, he's still #2. The group presentation meme is a good one. Okay, I'm gonna add a new branch then for that one spot. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Let's see. Oh, where's my oak and dark oak? Buzzsaw? What's a buzzsaw? You're sewing a guitar case back together. Aw, that's so kind of you. Okay, this one. Can I place scaffolding on leaves? No. Okay. No! Can't be losing one of those. Those are precious. Okay, sounds good, unabated. The #1 spot is up for the taking. Let's go right here. So we want to have some room for the leaves. That feels good. Who's Siren? Solemn Siren. They've been around a while. Been to the streams a lot. They'll probably be here today. Usually are. Yeah, I didn't understand most of what he Wish said either, so. Dang it. Nice. I like how this is working. And his name is John Cena. Bum, bum, bum. Hopefully that's not copyrighted. Shapeshifts into wall? What? That's like cheating. Sure. Okay, that done. Ah! I thought I had scaffolding in place. Good enough to protect me from that. I guess not. That's better. I want to go right here. I don't know if Wish is okay. That's a good question. If you look really closely at the profile pictures, you see there's actually 2 with the same name. I'm not sure how they did that. So, and they're having a battle. And over who's the real Wish. I think I'm the real Wish, but that's just a personal opinion. Okay, I'm thinking that looks pretty good. You are the real Rosie. That's the truth. I feel like that's okay. Like, I don't really mind. Because you can't ever actually see it from the ground. What do you mean the bed is too far away? I was basically on top of it. Maybe the real wish were the friends we made along the way. It's okay, I'll make the joke for you, Dino. Okay, let's smack that. I don't want to lose any over the side. Okay, 44. I think that's how many I had when I started. You're not top 3. Never mind, never mind. Welcome to the leaderboard, Burns. Congratulations. Okay. We are number 1! Not just on the leaderboard. Excelling. Unabated has been dethroned. Does that mean Dino Drip has also been... Yeah, Dino Drip is now 4th. Vertically challenged. Aren't we all in some way? The stream XP has always kind of worked now, Kempo. It seems to give you XP, 25 XP for the first 3 messages. And then it locks you out for about an hour. And it has no rhyme or reason to how it deals with ties. Often the newcomer is favored and becomes 1, but not always. Now there's a Bugs Bunny. Is that Wish? Is Wish Bugs Bunny? Ooh, nice. I like the rain. Yeah, I think it's because you're a mod, you don't get XP. It doesn't work. It doesn't work in a good way. Okay, guys. I need some ideas. Whoa, what the flip was that? The fog in the new update is very strong. Yeah, well, normally I don't get this, but I don't have Optifine because it hasn't updated, so it's unfortunate. I've tried Kempo and it never works. Every time I try to get it to record only Minecraft, it just records only a black screen. So here's my problem that I want to fix. I want this place to be lit up so mobs can't spawn. I could probably update OBS. I've been clicking remind me later for the past like 2 years. Yeah, I could do glow lichen. The problem is glow lichen doesn't actually glow very brightly. It's a pretty low light level. It's like 5 or 6, maybe 7. But like, so like I could easily light this place up. Isn't the issue. Like I have some here somewhere. I have like right here. Yeah, there's a frog light under a moss block. I could do that super easily. Yes, I know mobs need 0 to spawn Dino Drip. The thing is, I want to light it up in a way that looks nice, like this campfire. It looks really nice. I want aesthetic lighting. Yeah, exactly. And I haven't been able to figure out what to do. Like tiki torches, maybe, of some kind? Anyway. Just something to think on. That's something I've been trying to brainstorm. Where would the concrete powder have gone? Oh, I think I have all of it. I'll put it with the moss. What is... I was like, there's no way there's a skeleton. Dude, I can't even pick it up. You left a permanent hole in my shulker box, you stinker. It's gonna leak now. Imagine if that was a thing. Do I have any bricks? I want to make more flower pots. I don't know that I have any bricks. Oh wow, the fog like fades when you leave. I have a whole bunch of clay, but I don't know if I have any bricks. I might have some out of the... Brick, 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 brick. Those are another bricks. What did you do, Campo? You flew too fast and popped a totem. It happens. Wow, you fly really fast. I've never actually seen someone like accelerate like that in the rain. No, there's some people online. It's actually there's been quite a lot of people online. We got Inkamar right now, and Kempo, and me. The other day, Spectre and Jor were on. 8 people online. When was this? Okay, I need to get some bricks, it seems. Naturally, if you want bricks, the answer is slavery. You're all cartographers? I thought I had a stonemason here. Really? I guess the answer isn't really slavery. Hello there. Okay, let's find some clay. Creeper Island. Bro, where's this clay stuff? There's some. Why was there like nothing here? I don't need the sand, guys. I'm not here to mine sand. You saw nothing. I only got like a stack. I need more than a stack. There's some. Why is there none of this stuff? I know, I could just go to the Lush Cave. I was expecting it to be easier to find some. Find enough. I want like 3 stacks so I can actually make. Where, oh where? Okay. Don't need much more. I want a new stack of flower pots. That's what this is for. Just a quick hit of sand. No. I don't have a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a good thing it's a really quick trip back home. Woo! Hello there. See how fast I was going? Phew! That was kind of fun. Why do you have so much coal and he has nothing? Okay. I'll have to come back and check on those later. Alright, we gotta decide how to decorate I have a lot of spruce stuff on me. Is the spruce shulker box still over there? I want less of it. Well, I really just want the dark oak stuff. I'll probably keep the spruce stuff for a bit. So here's what our little treehouse places look like. Got this one. Got several of them. Yeah, I'm probably gonna change that so it's facing like that. Yeah, that's better. This one. Little room back here. And you got this one over here. Which I haven't finished the roofs for most of them. I like this one a lot. This bridge is really fun. This one also doesn't have a roof. This one has like the beginnings of a roof. This one doesn't have a full roof. And this one does have a full roof. Okay. So, these are our places to decorate. I think I'm going to start with the ceiling. Which means I don't need this grass in my inventory. Or the chains. Dang, I don't want to go to sleep. I'll keep the lanterns though. I don't need any oak. I might need the oak slabs. What's the story to having a circular tree bridge? What do you mean a circular tree bridge? You mean that it goes all the way around? The rooms are like 2 blocks wide. Lol, what are you planning to put there? You'll see. There's room. I know some of them are a little more cramped than others, but like they're not all that small. Like this one's 4 blocks wide and 3 blocks wide. This one is one of the more cramped ones, but there's still room here. And the thing is, like, these leaves don't have to stay. I can move stuff. This one's pretty wide open. Like, there's plenty of room on this one. They feel cramped because the ceiling is super low. See? This feels way more cramped because of the ceiling. But, like, I can put a bed here. I can put something here. That's why it's harder to decorate, though, is because I don't have as much room. Do you think half a stack will have smelted by now? That's grasses. That's what I was getting rid of. Dark oak logs. I don't need dark oak logs. No, you don't go there. We'll put this away and check on the clay. Wish and bugs, I don't know what you're going on about. Firing an eye laser now? Crazy. Not quite. What is this? What is this circle of tree houses is like the story of the why? So I like to imagine. I was putting something away. Ah, yes, the dark oak logs. That these are the people who live up here. Were the original builders of these big rope bridges between the mountains. But then all these people moved into the town, and people started coming up here. They used to live up here on the mountaintops, and now they've retreated into the trees. That's why as of yet, there's no way to get up to the tree houses, up or down. This campfire site is where they'll meet the outsiders when they do have to talk to them, which they don't like doing. Right? The copper golem's gonna be fun. I'm excited. I filled up my tasty fish box. It's now full of tasty fish. Whoops. And it's a circle because, you know, if you were on one and you wanted to go to the other, you wouldn't want to have to go all the way around. I'm glad you like it. That's kind of a fun idea. I was considering, so I came up with that idea when I was trying to decide what to make the rope bridges out of. And I was considering doing the same material scheme. But I kind of like the idea that these are old and these are new. Comparatively, right? And so these have been here a long while. And so the color has changed. It's darkened. Whereas these are nice and shiny and new. Hey, Kempo. Alright, we're going to put a bed here. Question is, what color bed? I'm thinking like a lime green bed. Cyan. We could do cyan. Should I do a poll in chat? The color of bed. Maybe I'll do the green wall. Cyan. Came down where, Kempo? I don't know where you're talking about. Well, that's because there's a lot of sheep. I say, is it too much to ask for all three? This is not the box I want. I want dark oak planks. I have the most extra dark oak wood. We can place all of them, even. We don't just have to test all of them. Oop. That's cyan. I could also put it this way. I really like this view, though. This is a really nice spot. A red could be good. It is complementary to the green trees. Might be too bright, you're right. It might be. I would do like a muted red, honestly. What? What do you mean, Kempo? Infinite pork? Oh. You do have a lot of pork. I bet I have more fish. Probably not, actually. Okay, where should we put the bed on this one? Because we don't have to stick with the current setup, right? Look, we can just do that. And put the bed, let's see. If I want a little bamboo balcony, too. I kind of like that. There's a rock now. Hey, that's my ghast. It's so funny how I'm immobilized. Woo! Kempo, what do you think of this bridge specifically? It makes me think of something from like a ropes course. It's kind of going for like, the playground. You know how at playgrounds they'll have like the stools that make up like a little bridge? I mean, it kind of is a lightning bolt shape. That wasn't the goal though. The problem was because of where the branches were, I had to make it like bend a 90-degree angle. And so I was trying. This is what I came up with to get around that problem. There we go. I like all three of these bed colors. Let's do. If we put a bed here, I don't think we have room for a bed here. I suppose it could go right there, but it'd be weird. It'd be awkward. Brock, stop it with the dots, please. I don't think I'll put a bed here. So that means I need 1, 2, just 2 more beds. Okay, let's go yellow for 1. Because I feel like yellow is, it's not a lighter red, but it's still close to green. Right? I feel like yellow could go with green, maybe. Maybe we'll do a red one. Try yellow and red. Oh, I already have plenty of yellow. Oh. I should leave the rest of this extra wool behind. Guys, I used one of my precious rockets. Now I'm gonna run out. It's gonna be very sad. Red bed, yellow bed. I know you do, Kempo. Let's bounce. Let's bounce again. And again. And again. There we go. Okay, you think they'd like to sleep right under this log? I think they'd totally hit their head every day. Little safety net, you know? I like that. And then over here, got room for a bed right there. Alright, see ya, Kempo. Kempo's gone. I don't know who rock has who left. What's the point of sleeping if not to hit your head every... I feel like, unabated, I should put a hanging sign right above that bed with that quote on it, just for you. I haven't come for chess. I can't believe it. So we're done yet. Ugh. Wish. Has Wish left? Well, it looks like Wish has left, yes. Got more flower pots. Did I really turn all my brick? Or is it over here? Ah, I have 40 brick. That's okay. I'm already cooking it all. Fine. Hi, Rosie. Or rather, hi, still here. I'm dead. I'm funny. You're supposed to say hi, funny. I'm dead. It would be the live, laugh, love of that guy. Absolutely. Okay. That would have to be a bamboo sign, right? How do you on earth do you make a saying? What sign? Hanging sign. But what about the bamboo? It is stripped bamboo, huh? That's really interesting. Okay, I got that. Let's grab some chains. Bamboo hanging sign. Whee! I feel like I can't fit as much on these as I can on a normal sign. How's that? Oh, the shapeshifter has arrived. Finished shapeshifting. I guess they've been here the whole time. That's the best I can do with the amount of room I have on these signs. It works? Okay. What's the point of sleeping if not bonk? Alright, let's place some flower pots, because I feel like flower pots are going to be like a very good decoration here. Because flower pots are natural, fairly natural on the leaves. Like, we can't put much on the leaves, but we can put flower pots without a problem. You were here the whole time. It's crazy. I'm going to be pretty liberal with the flower pots. I feel like we need something here at the foot of the bed. Even if it might, like, even if it's just, like, more leaves. Yeah, that'll do. Now I can put a flower pot there. We gotta do the roof here, too. And what is that sole purpose, Mr. Shapeshifter guy? The hard drive you've been seeking? You better go catch him, then. That'll do, pig, that'll do. Alright, let's work on roofs. We got all of these items make up our roofs. Our roofs. There we go. One there. There. I feel like I want to do, like... Well, here, it doesn't matter so much. I can keep the roof flat, and it'll be taller because this goes down. So I'm not too worried about it here. But for future ones, I have some idea on how I want to do it. I kind of like that you kind of have this little opening. That'll do. Gotta leave that campfire nice and lit so it'll burn everything. Not. I feel like this would be a good spot for one of these. Yeah, I like that. You have to hit them just right. You can't hit them on the bottom. You have to hit like them on the side to smack a campfire out. And of course, we can place more leaves up here to make it look less weird from above, because the flat looks really odd. That should be spruce. Nope, not there. Oh. Nope, I broke that one. Okay, how does that look? One like right there. That's that's a cozy roof. I like this. This one's nice. Right? Isn't that fun? We can even go like schmack with a lantern there. It kind of looks like it's sitting on the leaves though. Maybe I could hang it from just like the moss there. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'd live there. Yeah, see? Yes, what is it, Rosie? So we have to keep this opening open. But we could always put something next to the bed, and we could put something here. A Fletcher's table could be nice. You can sing. Congratulations. Like, a fletching table would be nice because these people likely hunt for their food, and bow and arrow is one good way to do that. They also would probably use bows and arrows as a defense against intruders, because that is something that could happen. Look at this base. Isn't it neat? You can get a nice bonking on your head on some leaves here if you'd like. I kind of like the incomplete look where there's various holes. That particular spot might not be the best. I could put a campfire there. That's a lot better. Look a lot better. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's hang a lantern right there. I want to make it very much spawn proof. I feel like that's enough to light all this up. I don't want it to be like super bright though. Fairly nondescript is the goal. This one's gonna have a big fun roof. Oh, they're turning out great though. They look good in the light. Boing. Loom because rope bridges. Ooh. Let's see, we've got the looms. I kind of like that. I do have the fletching tables. You can tell I haven't used many fletching tables. Ooh, the smoker. I feel like the smoker fits really nicely. Especially on like places where I could have like a gap in the ceiling for the smoker. Because they gotta cook their stuff. And they don't have uncontained fires like campfires. So they built their roofs out of campfires. Boing, boing, boing. How's the light here? There's hanging lanterns from this one, so it should be bright enough. Okay, so like we could have a furnace. We could extend this a bit if we wanted to have a little furnace here. Perhaps. I feel like we should have specialization. Like you have one place where all the stuff is cooked. Especially for like fire. Like you want to be careful with the fire. Which means out here is a good spot for it. This is a good spot for a fire because one, there's not much above it compared to most everywhere else where you have a lot more stuff, so the smoke won't do too much. You also have No one's gonna see the smoke all the way back here behind this many trees, so that's nice. The question is then, do we just put it on the edge, or do you put a little balcony next to it? I like the idea of doing a little. I like the little balconies like that. Just a little, couple fences here and there. Okay, let's get the ceiling up. Oh, I do have the trapdoors. I could use those. But where could I use them? Right? Because I could do it like that. It's kind of nice, actually. I could also do them that low. That's the problem with trapdoors. That's probably why I haven't used them as much, because they have a lot more variability and like, or less variability rather. I guess slabs have the same amount of variability as trapdoors. There's just a starker difference between a top and bottom trapdoor. Could build a staircase to the top of a tree for, oh, like the tippity top of a tree. I could jump. And I have a staircase that comes up to one of these. That's possible. The thing is, if I wanted to do that, I would have done it. I would have had to have come up with the idea earlier. But to be fair, this is probably the best tree to do it, considering how close to the top I am. I don't know. That might not be pretty. That's what I'm worried about. Good place for trapdoors. I do like the little gaps. I think they're fun. Trying to think if I change the ground around the stove. The thing is, wood stoves can operate fine on wooden floor, I feel like. I could have like a stone thing supported by the branch, potentially. I want more spruce trapdoors and slabs too. That's not a lot of spruce logs. You gotta grab a couple more stacks of spruce logs. To make 40 trapdoors, that means I need to do the recipe 20 times, which means I need 20 times 6, and 120 wood planks, which, if I divide that by 4, means I need 30 logs. That's enough for the trapdoors, and we'll grab the rest. Grab that much. Boop. Okay, maxed out on the trapdoors. Let's make some more slabs. I'll do this 10 times. Did I calculate that wrong? 6 times 10 is what I should have had. Oh yeah, no, that is... Hi, everybody, welcome back. You're number 3 now. Hi, back. I'm Dad. Good one, Rose. Very good. 1 second. So I had to take care of something real quick. Hi, Storm. I'm back. Ooh. I don't need these planks. But I do need more stairs. Let's see. If I want 60 stairs... I can't... Can I do 60 stairs? Yeah, I can. That's divisible by 4. It's just 15 times. 15 times 6 is 90. I need 90 planks. So that's 60. I need 30 more. Boop. Perfect math, guys. Copper golem statues? Seriously, Mojang? It's been more than a second. You don't like the copper golem statues? I'm not surprised. I mean, you want to be able to do decoration with them without that. Okay, we're over here still. Okay, I gotta place one slab. And I want to place a high slab. Maybe not there. Maybe I'll do it right there. This one can be a leaf. Moss there. Let's do a trapdoor. There. This can be another slab. Oh, that's cozy. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this little roof. And then we still have room for the smoker out here without the roof getting in the way. Let's just make sure the top looks alright. I like the little gaps. I actually want a jungle leaf there, but I don't have any. They're unnecessary. The copper golem in and of itself is entirely unnecessary. The sorting is not necessary. That's not the point, however, of the copper golem. It's not about necessity, it's about nicety. So, I was on top. There's a lot of people who are nowhere near as organized as I am with their stuffs. Like, I am very organized with my storage. And this is to help the little guy who is not so good at sorting and having an organized system. The statues, I mean, I don't know if I'll use them. I don't really care. Like, they're not... Unless I can use them for something other than looking like statues, I probably won't use them. It's like how the new shelf block is one of the best blocks they're adding because it looks nice as a trim, or as a, you can put two back to back to make a nice wooden beam across a ceiling. Like, they're being used for anything but shelves. They're great for little gaming consoles, like arcade machines. Okay, I just need to do... I think this is the last roof now. The statues feel like a last-minute addition to Plays the Community. Yeah, I mean, I think they are. Is that necessarily a terrible thing? I don't know. Yeah, that's a little too low for my head to fit. Unnecessary is a very relative term, exactly. The building design person might find the statue very cool and even necessary, but others may not. No, I don't think they're super, like, vital. But, yeah, let's move this. Put back a slab. Should I go up? Alright, should I do that? And then fill that in, or should I go down one? And do that. I feel like this gives it a sense of this is a higher ceiling. And I kind of like that. Yeah, that's not gonna work, is it? I really wish I had. I was saying this earlier to Allie. I was like, I wish I had leaf slabs. I know, never something I thought I'd be wishing for, but here I am. Oh, it's kind of nice having the open top here for this one. I like it. You have a great view. I'll go down one right there. And do that. Yeah, that works. Oh, that's annoying. They're doing the copper golem texture with a more advanced version of the top golem's features. Your first Revelio? Well, you were here at the very beginning, so you're able to earn more XP first. We'll see how long you get to stay in first. You might stay the whole time. It's happened before. Okay, how's this looking? Gotta put some more. Oh. Gotta put some more leaves on the top for sure. Bye! I was going shopping. Excellent. This is looking pretty nice. I think it's good. These okay, don't these ceilings look cozy though? Dino Drip, you get 25 XP per message, but you're capped at 75 experience points an hour. And so it's been an hour since Revelio first chatted, so he can earn 75 more, and that got him up to 150. So you can't spam because you're limited to only getting XP from the first 3 messages. What's up, Dark? Welcome to the stream. Got some cool roofs. Roofs. Roofs or roofs? Roofs. Roofs. That's what I'm calling them. Roofs. Yep, all the roofs are done. That means we can get to the real decoration. That was like my favorite roof design ever. Like, I didn't really have to care about, like, does this look like it would hold structurally? That was not the focus. Okay, I'm going to keep that stuff in case I need to modify it. Oh, the clay is definitely done cooking. I can finish making my flower pots. Because I only stream for 2 hours, no one's going to get above 150 unless I go over the 2 hours. Monkey is here. Sup? How's it going? Hey, Monkey's got some XP too. Participants. Okay, I need the clay. That's what I came for. I can finish my stack of flower pots. Okay, day. Now I just need to decorate. Whoa, crest on the peak. Whee! Wow, I'm a little surprised I made that. Okay, let's grab the decoration blocks. I definitely want a smoker. Might do 2. Spend a little too much time on Minecraft r slash Minecraft suggestions. Craft suggestion. Invisible item frames in vanilla? That'd be cool. These are some cool ideas. I like it. Cool. I like this subreddit. I should join it. But then it does make me feel like, dang, I wish these were in the game, and I know most of them probably won't. I feel you, Unabated. I wish I had more time to spend on Minecraft, too. I feel like work just takes up so much time every day. Definitely have a fletching table. Let's see, should we have some candles? I feel like candles would be... They wouldn't do candles, because the open flame is too dangerous. That's why I've been doing lanterns. You have 3 days worth of playtime in the first week of a Minecraft server. Jeez. That's wild. I feel like these are not the very reading type. So I'm not going to do like bookshelves or lecterns, I don't think. I'm thinking I will do an anvil by the smokers, though. Let's see. 3 24-hour days? Like, have you spent 72 hours in the time span of 168 hours? That's 7 days. It's 168 hours. Navigating around here is kind of fun. I thought I was about to fall, though. No, definitely not. Okay, let's see. I could move this little balcony over. I could just jump up. Quick maths, yep. So there's a little railing there, kind of. So honestly, kind of thinking of a little corner. What? How did I place that? I pick blocked the leaves. Okay, that looks a lot better now. Wow. It's maths, not math. Exactly. I just have a job and school and family and really bad at managing my time. Dang, yeah. Honestly, I think that's the biggest thing is the time management, because I heard this all the time in various classes I had, like from various students. Like, wow, this class just takes up all my time. Like, I have no time. It's like, I guarantee you do. Like, we could pull up, how much time have you spent on YouTube in the last week? Several hours. It's like, you have time for things. You just don't allocate your time and then you properly or the way you want, and then you complain about it. It's not like I'm innocent. I do the same thing. Like, I wish I had more time, but how much time did I spend on YouTube today? Probably like an hour. It's like, maybe, well, yeah, I wanted to spend an hour on YouTube and an hour on Minecraft, and I only had 1 hour to spend. It's like, well, which do I want to do more? Clearly YouTube, because that's what I spent it on. So I spent my time the way I wanted to. Yes, I do wish I had more time, right? No, exactly. I feel like we complain about it, but we did choose to do with our time what we did. Wait, why are people saying we can kill dark? That sounds mean. But I know I just suck. No, you don't always. So the thing is, you don't always make time for what you find important. You usually do, but how often have you spent like several hours on the internet scrolling and then not realize how much time has passed. You're like, dang, I was planning to actually do things today that are important. I feel like that happens fairly often to a lot of people. It's like there is an element to it of addiction to it. The internet can be very addicting, and addiction does have an aspect of removing, like your choices, your ability to choose is never quite removed, really. But we don't have to talk about it at all. I'm just saying that the internet is addicting, and it makes it harder to make good choices. And we'll leave it at that. Okay, I'm thinking I want to have like a arrow making station. So I'm going to grab some feathers and some more arrows. Do I have more arrows? No, they don't be in here. No, I just have the one for infinity. Time is fun. It is fun. Life is fun. A lot of things are fun. A lot of things aren't fun. Sometimes you can make the things that aren't fun into things that are fun. Not always. And I feel like we, like the like positivity community, if that's a thing, often tries to make things fun when they shouldn't. Wait, unabated's first. He got 150. He must have been here an hour. You know, getting to 150 XP is really like a, wow, I've been here a while mark. Oh wow, I don't have that many arrows because they're useless. Why do you still have 750, 75, or 75 XP? So Dark, you can get 75 XP per hour, and you get 25 XP per message. So once you've gotten 75 XP, you have to wait an hour since your first message before you can gain any more. It seems. Anyway. Oh, 0 XP? So, are you on... Sometimes you have to update. It's not a waste of time. I feel like few things are really wastes of time. Like, you're spending your time doing something. You gain something from the time you spend on things. It's like, is it a waste of time to enjoy an hour of video games? It's like, well, I enjoyed it. I had fun. It was a good time. I don't feel like that makes it a waste just because you weren't doing something more productive, according to the world's standards. Yeah. The Siren had this problem. I forgot the item frames. I'm talking too much. Dark Siren had the same problem as you of not being able to get XP, and they like updated their YouTube. I think is what she did. Yeah, I figured. I figured. It was a joke. But I feel like we call things we do wastes of time too often when they're us enjoying our leisure time. Let's see, is there a good way to store arrows? Ooh, what if I had a composter full of arrows? I like that idea. I need to do some armor stand work. I will not do armor stand work today, I don't think. I will do it all later. For now, this is what we're gonna have. Put an extra arrow on. And then we'll fill this barrel with arrows. Maybe I won't put the arrows on the floor, just the feathers. So the stream gonna be 2 hours? Yes. I'll be going for another 45 minutes. I started an hour and 15 minutes ago. Ooh, I like the thinking though. I would put it here, but it's on a weird spot. I could break that down and put it right there. Yeah, let's do the... I don't know if I have the shard, but I'll try. I like the clay pot idea. I'm trying to avoid anything that's industrial at all. Like these people They live in the trees. They don't have a lot of technology of any kind. My pottery shards. I have the archery pottery shard. Is that it? Is that the one? Let me look. Pottery shards Minecraft. Angler, archer, arms up, blade, brewer, burn, danger, explorer, slow, friend. What's friend? Guster, heart, heartbreak, howl. Give heart and heartbreak. Howl. Miner, mourner, plenty prize, scrape, sheep, shelter, skull, snort. Yeah, that's the one. Can I take number one for the second time today? Second time today, Solemn. Siren. Are you in a different stream? Were you cheating on me? No, you can't take number one. It's not possible because you can only get up to 75 XP right now, and I am going to be streaming for less than another hour. So you won't be able to ever get to 150 today. Bam, bam, bam. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Archery pottery shard. Excellent. You were at a different live chat earlier today? Ah. Boy. Unabated has been here a while. We are decorating like 10 minutes ago. So you were cheating. You were watching a different stream. Siren, how could you? Look at the cozy little tree houses I'm making. Look at this roof. It's so cute. It feels so cozy in here. This is where they make the arrows to shoot the people who try to invade them. It's very cozy. See? Want to see the sign? What's the point of sleeping if not bonk? Look at the screen. I like this one a lot. This one, it has like this border. So then they can have the fires so that they don't, the smoke doesn't build up. The bomb. It's very cozy. Oh, could I put... Like, how bad would it look to do this? Honestly, the two of them might be too much, and this one's more exposed. So I think I'll just do the one. Maya, I need to see. What? How did I miss that? I clicked so many times. A premiere about sharks? Fun. No, that's fine. I don't mind the fire. Cool. Excelente. That does mean I can't put any, a collision box on top of them. But I wasn't planning on it. I can't put like a fence or something for like a chimney at all. You took number one spot in the premiere chat. Good job, Siren. How much XP did you have? Kept it for the entire thing. Wow. Dedication. This one's also fun. I like this one. I like how open this is. Like, this is... Imagine this is your view every morning when you wake up. Wow. It capped at 75. You just came and conquered. Nice. If it's less than an hour, then it is always capped at 75. I kind of wish I could extend it. Like, I wish I could control it and had options to change. But at the same time, like, if you got experience for every message, I feel like people would spam a lot. Look at the cute bridges, though. This bridge was the easiest to make because I could actually do easy railings. Everything else, the railings are so much harder. Adding these little arches made it a lot easier because I had something to connect to. But I still only did like railings on half and sometimes. Oof, that's hilarious, Revelio. Revelio said, a few days ago I saw some signs on a public survival server that read, I lost my diamonds and can't get them back. I'm gonna throw this stupid lab. Love it. No, let's undo that. Leave it at that. They broke, lol. Yep, they did break. Sleeping on the stone, a mile down. You destroyed the shapeshifter guy, Wish. Are you sure you're not the shapeshifter and you destroyed the original? So now we're doing some decorating. Put the arrows in there. What other kinds of decorations should we do? I have a loom. The idea of the loom is for like making the ropes for the rope bridges. And I wonder if I could get an actual lead to work. Let's see. If I had a loom right here, I could have a rope coming out of it. Like an actual rope. Because what I could do is I could put a lead on a bunny, because bunnies make no sounds, and put it in the tree and then connect it to a fence up here. So you'd actually have a rope. But I don't know that it would look that good. And it'd be a lot of effort to get that bunny up here. Like, look at how far that bunny would have to climb. I don't know where the best place to find bunnies is anyway. I could do a chicken, but then you'd hear the chicken barking the whole time. I could just place the leads, though, with item frames. Let's grab birch fence gate for right now. That's nice. I like that. And I could put some more rope up there. Make the item frames invisible. I like it. Let's see. So they have a place for their cooking their food. They have a place where they make their arrows. They have a place where they make their ropes. I could put some string here on the floor too, and maybe even a bow. Like we could get a bow and arrow. Probably not this enchanted one. I could craft a new one. And then we'll put some string on the ground, probably just one piece. And I might make I could do a chain and hang the bow from the ceiling, maybe? We'll see. We'll see what we can do. I might use an armor stand to put it more out of the path. Okay, I feel like the bow would be right here. Yeah. Okay, we can hang the bow right there. Using an armor stand that's holding the bow. That'll be fun. This is where they make their strings and string their bows. This is where they cook their food. I could still add more stuff here, obviously. I got plenty of room. Okay, what do we do with this little one? Could just be like a place to live, but I feel like we could put something right here. With a little bit of room. I also do want to make some hanging lanterns from the base. Let me grab the rest of the chains. I can imagine right there. That's kind of fun. Doesn't look super great though. Ah! That might be better. Would be right there. That feels better. I feel like it kind of hangs off of the dangly uh, fence better. Wow, sirens meowing in chat too. Crazy. It's crazy times. Okay, I'm not sure how to connect to this. Right there, I could. This is a fever dream. I feel that. Let's do. Okay, I don't want bamboo. I want birch. Birch fence. We'll go one birch. Let's see, where do we put it? Like that. That'll do. I like it. Also, I made all these little trees. What do you guys think of my little trees? Look, there's that one. There's this one. There's this. Oh, there's this one. There's this one, and this one, and this one. I think they're very good little custom trees. Ah. Okay. Ooh. Where do I connect one here? The chains won't connect. Beautiful little trees. Oh, thank you. And the fences won't connect either. Well, simple solution is replace this with a fence for the express purpose. Because it looks weird, but then if you attach the chain with the lantern, it doesn't look so weird. Now, should I do one chain or two? I feel like that's a little long. Yeah, we'll just do one. Thank you for the tree compliments. Those ones are hanging, that's got some hanging ones. I think they all have a hanging lantern now. Nice. Looks pretty good. I could add some more, like on the others, because they're all hanging off like the side. So I got more on one on the other side of each to balance it. That does feel better. It's more balanced. It's just hard to find spots for some of these. Ah, blah, blah, blah. I've fallen. I might as well just ride the happy ghast. I actually made it that time. I just have to be able to get in there. That's the problem. With all the leaves and such, it's harder and harder to fit the happy ghast through. Aha! Happy! Okay, we go fence, chain. What? How did you place that? Go down. I can't go down. I'm hitting something. I can't go down. Okay, we'll just do it naturally and then get back up. Yeah, that does feel a bit more balanced, doesn't it? Having two. Okay, I don't know if I can get through here. Aha! Wow, I fit just perfect. This is awesome. Oh, that's a perfect spot for it. If I do two, it'll hang one block above. Nice. One on the other side very much balances it. This one, I know I can fit through here. I did it before. This one doesn't need two. It only has one spot. This one might not need two either. So I also can't get there. Oh, I could put one right there if I replace the fence gate with a fence. Definitely go 2 down. I might keep Maya in here because she can't escape now on her own. I mean, she could technically, but probably not. The gas sounds like your nose when it's 10% blocked. Just an observation. Of course, of course. Oh. Nice. I like the hanging lanterns. Things are coming along nicely. I just have a couple. Right now, no one has any like dining tables. That's rather nice. Neat and cute little dining table. I feel like we could do. Said I wasn't gonna do any bookshelves. I still plan on not doing that. Let's see if I have any ideas staring at this stuff. I think I will do a smithing table somewhere. Let's do a cartography table. Let's say these people like to map stuff out. I could even, let's see. I have an empty map, I know. If I get a second empty map, I could actually have a map of the area on the wall. Bum, 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 bum. I have an IOU. I don't know what I am owed because they just took it. Ithman would do that all the time. It's a 8 paper and a compass. I don't think I have any compass eye. Redstone. I should not be running around with my axe out. Excellent. Oh, that was stupid. I opened it in the wrong spot. Oh, but look at the city! Guys. I kind of want to do a big map now of my base. I need to make a second one now, though. Don't know. Right? Okay, let me go harvest my sugarcane so I can make a big map. Nuh-uh. Yeah, you can shoot that creeper. What? You can shoot through the creeper. This is rude. Can I one-hit this guy? Nope. I didn't even crit. My jump boost ran out, so I didn't jump the way I wanted to. There we go. No creeper in my skeleton boat. Race the arrow! Dang it, I lost. I don't have enough inventory space for all this. Should I build a real sugarcane farm like an automatic one? Probably. Will I? Probably not. Maybe next season. I've never actually done an automatic sugarcane farm other than a zero-tick sugarcane farm I did way back in the day on single player. Which, those don't work anymore. Who's shooting? A skeleton. I have one for... Do I not? I don't have one. Well, we'll make this into one. F3B is so useful. There we go. What update am I playing? 21.1.8. This one has been going for a while now. I don't know. Maybe the end of the year. I'm hoping to finish this base before we start a new one. I mean, starting a new one isn't gonna change anything. I mean, there's no real reason to start a new season, as far as I see it. Can I make a already made map bigger? Can I do this? Yes. Big map. Gotta explore the whole thing. If I make it one bigger, then it would be good. Oh, that might be a little too big. Oh wait, no. It just reset everything, all the progress. It still might be a little too big, but... It definitely makes the city look rather less cool, though, doesn't it? If a charged creeper blows up a zombie villager that spawned on Halloween wearing a carved pumpkin and 3 pieces of enchanted diamond armor, that would be the rarest way to get a carved pumpkin. Probably. I've not seen the Minecraft movie, so I won't recognize the song. I'd also have to find a chicken jockey. It is a rather ridiculous way to get a carved pumpkin, that is correct. Why have I not seen the movie? Because I didn't really seem very interesting. Ah, dang it, I think I touched it. Okay, that's an explored map. We'll put this on the wall and an empty map next to it. Yeah, I just heard quite a bit of bad stuff about it. I also have heard that people were going crazy. Yeah, I heard that people brought chickens into the cinema. That is just weird. No, thank you. Is this dependent on the way you place it, though? Ah. That's so sad. I want to place it that one, where both sides are uncovered. I could put it right there, actually. That works. I'll do that. We'll put the empty map on the floor. You took your little brother opening night, supported it from the beginning. Yeah, it's like Minecraft is a hard thing to make a movie about because Minecraft has no real lore. People will disagree with that. They'll say Minecraft has all sorts of lore. I don't really care. The game itself has no real lore. And so, unless you're telling the story of Minecraft's lore, what's the Minecraft movie actually about? And for some reason, it sounded like it sounded like I think the piglins were the bad guys. I don't know why everyone goes with the piglins being the bad guys. Like, they already did that. Captain Sparkles did that forever ago. Oh yeah. The director was the guy who did Napoleon Dynamite, but I haven't seen Napoleon Dynamite either, so. Yeah, mine is stuck in here. It's lore, PvP building, redstone, manhunts, farming. Okay, I've run out of chains almost. I'm gonna make a new stack. It's an ingot and 2 nuggets, right? I want 62. Which means if I want 124, divide that by 9. 90, so it's 10 plus 4, 36. So if I do 14, I should get perfect. Nice. Experience was the best you ever had. It was just a good time. Childish and bad, but fun and good. Would I recommend it? No. Would I say people should watch it? Yes. Yeah. That's kind of how I heard. Like, people are like, it's best to watch with a bunch of friends who love Minecraft memes and just have a good time. It's not a good movie. Oh. I don't need these 3 paper. Goodbye. Okay, I was gonna put the smithing table by the furnaces. Yeah, I also don't like going into the theaters that much. It's expensive. And it gets more expensive the more people you have. There's something I could just wait and watch on whatever comes on for more or less free. Though I hate streaming services too. Like, Netflix was a streaming service the whole time. And you always were charged a monthly fee, right? But most things, like, you bought things. You would buy movies and such, right? It feels like more and more everything is a subscription these days because they've realized if I can get you to pay every month you have it, then I'll just keep making money. So the less things you own, the more you have to constantly pay for, the better. That's like the Xbox Game Pass. It's the same idea. It's like you pay for access to a lot, but you have to constantly be paying. Like, you can still go and buy movies. The thing is, you buy digital movies now, so if they ever decide to not let you have that movie anymore, you don't have the movie. Like, you don't have the insurance of owning a CD anymore. I gotta go heal my elytra. Yeah, I mean, we just paid for Netflix for the first time, like, ever, so that we could rewatch Avatar: The Last Airbender, because it's been so long. Like, I'm not upset over paying for it. I'm upset that everything is doing it, including things that don't have a right to be. Like, Netflix makes more sense. And it's always been Netflix's model. Everyone's just doing it now. Also, we learned that Netflix now has ads. You have to pay more for no ads. They're actually not bad at all. Nowhere near as bad as Disney Plus. Disney Plus will play like 4 or 5 1-minute 30-second long ad breaks in the movie. We have like hardly ever gotten an ad. Like, we don't get ads during the show at all. Maybe it's more so on movies and movies on Netflix. Ugh, someone didn't clean up their mess. Classic ScratchCraft. Wow, I just got like six Enderman heads. That's crazy. Just touch up all my tools. Oh, I should definitely heal this. The shears. Those break so fast. Disney has way too many ones, yeah. Yeah. No, I don't mind Netflix very much. Why are there arrows? Like, Netflix's minimal amount of ads makes it a lot better than Disney Plus, in my opinion. But I haven't watched any long-term content on Netflix recently. Really? We were like we're halfway through the 3rd season of Avatar and we haven't noticed any of that. We still haven't seen like any ads. Hey there. Love you too. You found what? A puzzle piece. Oh, I knew there was a puzzle piece missing that I haven't found. That was what? What happened to the Enderman heads? No. Oh, that one looks weird. No, gotta place it on top, not against. Well, I just have so many pearls. Your phone's at 9%. Well, you better go charge it. Oh, she walked away. Sorry, Rosie. She's probably putting away groceries. 6%? Y'all need to plug your phones in. Goodness. I think I left a ender chest somewhere. I'll tell her hi when she comes back. Ah. You didn't charge it last night because you were sick. You just forget. That makes sense. Okay. Suppose we could start filling these flower pots. I don't know what to do with this one. This one's very small. I don't even have a bed in here. I could put a bed here. I could raise it up. Like that, and put a bed. I'm not opposed to that at all, actually. Okay, what color bed should we do for the 6th one? We have lime green, we have dark green, we have cyan. These are the ones we already have a bed of. We've got red and yellow. I should do an Australian accent. I'm very Australian. I'm Australian all the time. I don't know how Australians really sound because I don't know many Australians. Malon is not Australian. He's from New Zealand. So that. Let's see. I could do an orange bed. Yeah, I shouldn't. Thank you. Define an Australian accent. Orange bed it is. Orange is the most lovely of colors. I don't want that orange peeking through though, so I'm gonna block it off. Do I still have my flower pots on me? We gotta put a flower pot by the bedside. Of course, of course. I'm Australian. You don't think I have a good Australian accent? I fell. Are you from Australia? I didn't see what's wrong with my Australian accent. I've never been to Australia. How am I supposed to know how Australians sound? Okay, I think I'm just about done for the day. You're Australian? Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, you can mock my accent then. You have full permission to. Guess we gotta hear it unabated. Mine sounds a little exaggerated. I was exaggerating it, yeah. That is definitely what was happening. Let's make some room. Wow. I should try a British accent. I feel like I'm going to get mocked on my British accent too. No, you can't. There must be another way. I can do a great British accent. I don't need the leaves. These are shaping up pretty nicely here. I'm still working on the lighting problem. Hermione Granger accent. She's very British. I can use clips of Bluey for reference. I've heard British people talk in my life. And they have very good accents. Can I imitate their accent? I don't know. Those of you who are British can judge. Those of you who are Australian cannot judge my British accent. Bluey is an Australian show? Oh, it's an Australian show, not a British show. I don't know. I don't watch Bluey. I think we're talking about British. I have these campfires just here for light. I think this is the next thing I'm going to do is do the waterfall here. And actually fill this in. Because it's going to come down right... Flash there. From what I hear, though, Blue is a very good... Ooh, could he... Can he burn on the campfire? Ah! I was expecting him to turn red. Sorry, Maya. I didn't mean to hurt you. But you better get away from that campfire. Let's put you over here on this side of the prison. I mean, forest. There. Should be pretty... It sounds like a British person trying to sound like an American person doing a British accent. Gotcha. Gotcha. I'll take that as a compliment. The British accent is like the Australian accent, but more enclosed. I assume you're talking generally, not just about mine. Yeah, I can see that. I've always when I try to do a British accent, I always sound like a little more airy. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. British. I feel like British accents have very clipped T's. British. And Australian accents have like strong, rather strong S's. Australian. I don't know. I know this because I know a British guy. Of course. Okay, well I think I'm gonna end now. I got things to do tonight. Got stuff to do, and I don't have a good thing to do right now here on Minecraft. I have several things I could start, but you gotta go anyway. Well, perfect timing then. Congratulations on being #1 unabated. We had several #1s today. Revelio's #1 first, foremost. Goodbye, unabated. Thank you. You as well. Though I don't know that it's evening there. Americans say their T's is D's. Sometimes they omit them. Like, some people say mountain and some people say mountain. Like, they omit the T. First time you made it to the end of a stream? Really? Wow. Well, here you are. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. Adieu, adieu. See you next time. Bye.